Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beaman Toyota in Nashville. Gonna show you guys how to pair your phone to most of the newer Toyotas. You'll be able to tell very quickly if this is you or not, but it is going to be very easy and simple, and it will work in most cases. Gonna show you right now how the screen looks. So you should have a similar screen to this, and you may or may not have the maps on there. Not all of them had the maps, of course, but you may or may not have the maps on there. I will note too that the vast majority of these vehicles are going to be either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto capable, or both. So that is something on there. So how do you pair your phone? Very easy. If you hit right here, you're going to see register phone. So you can hit here, it'll say no Bluetooth devices are registered, and you can hit yes there. There's another way that you can do it if you choose to. You come over here, you hit phone right here. It gives you that same message. Do you want to do it or not? There's another way to do it. So it's however you guys want to do it. Hit your menu button, hit phone, same message. So however way you want to get into it, you can get into it. Once you get there, you're going to hit yes. All right, now it's going to start searching. All right, so what you want to do once it starts searching is open your phone, and then depending on the phone that you have, it could look a little bit different, whether it's an iPhone, whether it's an Android. I have an Android that's right here. So what you'll see is normally you'll see the settings. Most of them look the same. So you hit your settings right here, right? And then you're going to hit your connections. Once you hit the connections, then you're going to go up to your Bluetooth. All right. Now, once you tap Bluetooth, look over here. It will have popped up right here. All right. And then if you tap this, it's going to start connecting by itself. All right. Very easy. It's now sent me a pair request. Do you want to pair to the RAV4? I'm going to hit OK here. Right. And then you're going to be able to see up here, it starts the pairing. I'm going to get another message that's going to ask me if I want to sync my contacts. Now, I'm going to end up hitting no on it just because I don't have a real reason to sync over the contacts. And then it'll ask you if you want to do messaging. So now this is on the Android side. So here's your messaging. Do you want to allow or deny? I hit allow so that it could, read your messages. All right. So, now, if you have a Apple phone, if you want it to read the messages, you have to hit the I that's on the right when you go into your Bluetooth connections. Hit that little I button and show notifications, and I'll show you a quick screenshot of how that looks, and then you'll be able to get into that particular setting, and then you won't have to do anything else. It'll read your text messages to you. Very easy way to pair your phone. Now, once you're into this, you can see if I hit my home button, I can select and add contacts. I can make phone calls. I can do everything else from when I have my phone buttons. I can work everything right there. Very, very easy to do. But if I hit my menu back here again, or you can also hit phone. All right, phone will bring you here, but you also have the menu, phone. It's going to bring you to the same spot, right? So now, however you want to get there, and then you can change select device. Now you'll notice I can add another device right here. So if I want to add somebody else, it'll say all devices must be disconnected. It'll disconnect my phone that I've got paired to it now, and then you can make the next one and you pair it the exact same way you just saw. All right, so I'm not going to do that right now. Now, once you're in this screen, so once you got the second phone paired, the third phone, fourth phone, devices, whatever, you can actually turn on or off these two buttons right here. So if you turn this button onto the second phone, then the top phone will be the one that you actually would answer. So if you answer the phone, the top one will be the one that you answer, and then the other one could be the music phone, or you could move both of them down, or you could have the bottom one be that one, and figure out who's got the better music on your phone and use it that way. That's kind of what I always say. So whoever got the better music, you use it that way. Very, very simple to get in and make sure that all that works perfectly, right? So now, and I'm going to kind of pop back over here. So we're back to the main screen, right? So now let's say that you're, for some reason you want to, you changed your phone, or you're trading the car in or something like that. If you want to delete the phone, it's very easy to delete the phone. I mean, you can obviously add the device and select device and that. Very, very easy to delete the phone if you want to do that. Now watch this. And what this will do is this will actually, you come in here and you can hit connect phone, right? And you can pick which one you want to connect, just kind of showing you that right quick. General. So here is the Bluetooth, right? So if you come into Bluetooth, sorry, it took me a second to get here. So you come here, I'm going to go back. So it's very easy. All right. So it's very easy if you want to actually delete the phone without resetting your system. So you can do this too. So hit menu, right? I'm going to hit setup. All right. So once I hit setup and menu, you can see I can turn CarPlay on right here. So if I want to turn CarPlay on, I could do that. Some of them have it where it's always on, doesn't matter. But what you want to do is you want to come down to Bluetooth. So this is how you can remove a phone, and you can select a device and you can remove that phone. So if you have 5 phones in there, which most of them have a limit of 5 phones, if you have those 5 phones, you can remove that one device just like that, and it'll pull that device off. You'd have to repair it if you wanted to do something like that, right? But it's just something you can add a new, you can see which device is registered, right? So all of that's in this screen, detailed settings, Bluetooth power, preferred device. This is actually cool too. Excuse me. So preferred device settings. So if you have several devices and you know, a husband, wife, whoever is always the one that you want to be connected, you can turn on preferred device and change the preferred phone, and you could have the order of the phone that you prefer the system pick up. So if you and your spouse are in the car together and one of you always is the one that wants to have that phone connected, but just in case somebody else, so just in case your spouse drives your car alone, you still want their phone paired, right? But you can move. So you could have one be the preferred audio player, like I was showing you, that you could have one selected or whatever. So you can have one be the preferred audio player and one be the preferred phone, or you could have them both be the preferred device, right? Very, very easy to do this. You come back over, like I said, that's a way that you can remove it. Now, if you're going to trade in the car, right, you're getting ready to trade in the car, and I know I'm going long here, and hopefully you guys appreciate the way I'm doing this. I'm trying to be very thorough. So but you're going to hit menu, right, hit setup. All right, once you hit setup, you go down on this screen a couple times until you get to delete personal data. Once you do this, this is going to actually delete everything personal data wise. You can hit yes, right? And then it's going to say deleting personal data, do not turn off vehicles. So this will delete your radio stations. This will delete any of the map destinations that are on there. This will delete anything that is some way on the vehicle. And then usually after you've done this delete, you're going to get a pop-up that'll end up coming up telling you to install software, and it's going to say, do you want to install now, later, whatever. You're going to see this pop-up that's going to come up and tell you that it's time to do that install. It might come up now, it might not, but I'm going to keep talking here for a second and we'll kind of look. There we go. So an update is required. Would you like to start downloading now, see detail, or later? You hit now, it's going to start doing a download. You can download it in the background if you want to. It normally doesn't take that long. It's normally somewhere between about 30 seconds and about 4 or 5 minutes, depending on which system that you have, but you can always put it in download in background. It could also matter about how good the phone signal is where you're at, because it's going to run off the SMS. If you have a really weak signal in the area, it could take a lot longer for it to download and to do its thing. But once that comes through, it's going to say install, hit install, and then the vehicle is going to have been wiped at that point, so there's not going to be any part of you left on it, and now you're ready to trade it in. I have had people before say, well, doesn't the dealership do that? And the answer is yes, usually. And when I say yes, usually, that means that sometimes people are people and they forget. I try to do it when I'm taking it around to the trade-in lot. I try to start that to do a full master wipe on every car that I do as a trade-in. That way, if somebody that is fixing it forgets, it's not a big deal because I already did it before they had a chance to. Not everybody does that. So just be forewarned on that. If you do it yourself, then you know it's done, especially if you have map locations, if you've set your home on your map location, things like that. Definitely make sure that you do that master reset on there. But this is about, you know, pairing your phones and adding more devices. And by the way, here's the other one. So where it says select and continue, install. Do you want to continue? It won't be available, blah, blah, blah. There you go. So now you can install it. So that's the last piece of that when you're doing that. So hopefully I've helped you guys out. Didn't want to make this too long, but hopefully I've helped you guys out to be able to pair your phone to most Toyotas and show you how to wipe most Toyotas in the case where you're trading it in, or how to add or remove phones to your Toyota. So Steve Welch with Beaman Toyota Nashville. Appreciate you guys. Definitely like, subscribe, and also check out my Fact of the Day channel. I'm going to leave a link to that right, I think there. I'm going to leave a link to that channel. Check that out. Definitely, I need some subscribers over there. I think you guys will like the content over there, and I would appreciate if you guys could definitely give me a subscribe over there, and let's have some real fun, because that's just a really fun channel. So Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.